What's up, guys? Barnabas, aka Mac and Cheese, bringing you just the tips. What's this? Battlefield 3? Yep, I went out and bought it last week, so you can kind of watch me be a complete noob here. And I don't really know the maps very well, so I'm just kind of, as soon as I spawn into a map, I just kind of run around aimlessly, trying to figure out where I'm at. These maps are really huge, so I apologize for my total noobiness. You guys can laugh at me. I've sped up the video in a lot of places, mainly because these maps are so big. It's really, you're sitting here running around a lot, and I had a really hard time adjusting to this game. I think I've got the hang of it, at least in terms of shooting weapons and whatnot. You see right here, I kind of, I'm just tapping the right trigger, just trying to ping guys, because I wasn't very comfortable with just holding the trigger down with the recoil and things like that. So it took me a while to kind of get used to this. Here I see a guy on my minimap again, using my thoughts on strategy and minimap, and I'm trying not to just rush this guy. I know that there's a guy over here because I saw the red dot, and I'm kind of going around the side here, and just trying to be strategic, get some dog tags here, knife, and yeah. But for overall, like, I'm actually enjoying this game. I was never a really big Battlefield 3. I saw that guy earlier, and I just kind of waited here for him instead of kind of rushing out into the open. But I was never really a Battlefield type of guy. All the like airplanes and vehicles and stuff never really appealed to me. It seemed, and there was also like the hit detection never really felt all that good to me, at least in previous Battlefield games. But I picked this one up because a bunch of my friends were playing it, and they talked me into it. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of glad that I did pick it up, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. Especially, it's a nice break from Call of Duty for some reason. It kind of makes me feel like there's a balance between Gears of War 3 in terms of like how long you have to stay on your targets when you're shooting them in order to get a kill, as well as strategicness of Call of Duty and whatnot, where you just need like one kind of bullet to graze somebody and get a kill. But yeah, it does take a little bit of getting used to. You will get killed a lot, from really random stuff, and it kind of pisses you off and gets really annoying. But when you're strategic in this game, it's actually really, really rewarding. It really does feel like, I feel like this game, as far as like multiple classes and things like that, really rewards more of a team-based strategic gameplay over like Call of Duty and things like that. So, you don't have things like drop shot, but you do have like health packs and ways to revive people in order to like not make tickets go down, things like that. And on top of that, you've got vehicles, things like that. You've got engineer classes that can repair vehicles. Really kind of cool stuff that I'm glad that I've kind of opened my eyes to and took a chance on. So with that said, I had a really hard time, again, adjusting to the recoil and whatnot, iron sights of a lot of the weapons in this game. So once I got the red dot sight, I started doing a little bit better. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game now. I'm considering probably buying the big map pack for it, or whichever. I guess there's one map pack out right now, and there's another one coming. But as I'm kind of playing this game, it really kind of reminded me, as I'm a total noob here. I don't know the levels. I don't know the weapons. I don't really know anything about this game. And it really reminded me to play a little bit more strategic, because the maps are so big. You can kind of get in all these like hiding places. Find a lot of cover. A lot of the buildings can be broken down, things like that. Really, really cool kind of design and really kind of epic feel to this game.
We're halfway there, man. Come on, let's get him.
Right here, I'm using like head glitches just to my advantage, because I don't really know where these guys are coming from, where they're spawning, and again, I don't want to get completely frustrated by just running around aimlessly, hoping that I'm going to win a gun battle. I would rather have the element of surprise and get my kills legitimately and strategically. So it was a really nice constant reminder to use cover and things like that. I haven't really got too comfortable with flying weapons and driving tanks and things like that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where I'm kind of going with this commentary. I just thought it would be kind of interesting to put this up, because I haven't been playing Call of Duty. I've been really kind of bored with it, so I've been playing a lot of Mass Effect 3, Gears of War 3, and Battlefield 3. You could say it's a trifecta of games that I'm playing, minus the Modern Warfare 3. But anyways, I also really like in this game the the multiple levels of how you can just get in buildings like this right here, and there's like 3-4 levels. And I feel that when you're playing the game, it's to your benefit to kind of use as much of this cover and whatnot to your advantage. You know, try and get the upper hand, try and get higher than your enemy whenever possible. And as far as classes go, I've only really tinkered around with the assault class. I feel like that's probably the best class to kind of start off with, because A, you can revive your teammates, and B, you can revive yourself with the health packs and things like that. And I feel like that's a really I feel like that's saved my butt so many times. Now here I know that guys are kind of shooting down below me. I don't really know where they are, so I'm kind of looking for them. At least that's my thought process. I'm trying to be cautious and move around here. Instead, I'll just kind of go up a level, right? Really cool kind of design. But as far as like what I've learned in this game so far is that for this class at least, I'm either really good at just, and this is just TDM, so it's not like there's a real objective here, but TDM helps me just kind of get used to the guns, and I had a decent game here. So, but the thing that helps me is, you know, just after I get shot, getting into the mindset of pushing the left or right D-pad in order to get my defib up or my first aid kit up. I had a really tough time figuring out or trying to remember that. And kind of what I went with is I tried to make an association. So if somebody goes down, I have this thing in my head where I'm just thinking, you know, get right up, or get up, soldier. And you know, as dorky as that sounds, that reminds me to push right, and that'll bring up the defib. If not, then you know, as long as I remember that, then I'll know that to go to the left is my health packs. And so I've got into the habit of kind of memorizing that or using that association. And this probably happens to you guys a lot. Just want to slow down the video right here. Whereas I turned the corner, and these guys obviously just spawned right behind me and shot me in the back. And that happens a lot in this game, and it is really frustrating. So I really advise you guys to kind of just slow down. Here I'm just kind of changing my class around a little bit, but slow down, because spawns can get a little bit crazy, and they're a little bit harder to predict, but at least in team deathmatch. But yeah, finding for me, you know, using associations with figuring out if you want to use your defib or your health pack, it was really beneficial to me. So yeah, that's kind of my only tip that I got for this, is just to slow down, play more tactically, and you know, create associations if you need to. Get a nice little spawn kill here, because I remember these guys are spawning over there, so I kind of head back in that direction. The match is almost over, but yeah, hopefully as kind of things go on and I progress, I can put up more gameplay here and get some better tips for you guys. But that's the end of the match. That was a cool way to end. Bam! And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you have any tips for me as far as Battlefield 3 is concerned, and or if there's content you'd like to see. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.